Are you struggling to apply styles to multiple elements in your Angular app based on the active route? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common challenge that many developers face when working with Angular's RouterLinkActive. I totally get it. It can be really frustrating when you have multiple components that need to reflect the active route, and you're not sure how to make that happen. You're definitely not the only one facing this issue. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, "Can I apply styles to elements based on the RouterLinkActive property in other HTML tags?" They provided a great example with their menu and main components. Let's explore how we can solve this together. So what exactly is the issue here? The RouterLinkActive directive is designed to add a class to an element when its associated route is active. However, applying this to sibling elements or other components can be tricky. Let's break it down. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear solution that will not only solve your problem, but also enhance your Angular skills. To achieve the desired functionality, the user can utilize Angular's RouterLinkActive directive effectively. First, they need to ensure that the RouterLinkActive directive is applied to the elements they want to style based on the active route. Next, the user should consider using a shared service to manage the active state across different components. This service will help track which route is currently active and update the styles accordingly. Then, the user can inject this service into their components. Whenever a route changes, they should call the service to update the active route. This allows other components to react to the active route change. Finally, the user can use Angular's ng-class directive to conditionally apply styles based on the active route stored in the service. This will allow them to style elements in different components based on the current route. Fun fact: did you know that Angular was originally developed by Google? It's come a long way since its inception, and it continues to evolve with the needs of developers like you. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests using the isActive method from the router to apply the active class to a parent element. You can do this by calling class.active with the router.isActive method in your HTML. In your TypeScript file, import the router and inject it into your component. This allows you to access the isActive method directly in your template. For example, if you have a nested menu, selecting a category link can also apply the active class to the parent product selector using the same method. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. An alternative approach suggested by a user involves using ng-class with multiple expressions. They create an array that checks if specific routes are active and applies a class accordingly. In their TypeScript file, they import the router and use it to check the active routes. This allows for dynamic styling based on the current route. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution suggests using a hidden span element to link the parent navigation item with the RouterLinkActive property. This way, when the submenu is activated, the parent link also gets highlighted. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution provided by another user involves using a submenu structure. They suggest wrapping your links in list items with the RouterLinkActive directive. This way, you can apply the active class to both the main links and their corresponding submenu items. Here's a pro tip. Always keep your services organized and consider using observables for better performance and reactivity in your Angular applications. And there you have it. You now have the tools to apply styles based on the active route across multiple components. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more Angular tips and tricks.